How are you?
Hi, Bhavna. I'm good. How are you?
I am good. So, Dolly will be next seen in Feels Like Home. Let's just ask her about the experience of working in the web show. How was it?
It was amazing. I have a very sweet role, which is of this character called Biba,
Hmm.
and I had a lot of fun shooting it. It's a great character to play, so it was a lot of fun. I'm having a wedding in the show, so that was amazing because I got to wear the best clothes, have the best makeup, have the most fun around. So that was great, and Feels Like Home is coming on Lionsgate, so which is very exciting because they've already done two amazing shows which have worked really well. So I'm hoping that this is going to be their third,
Hmm.
blockbuster show.
So there is a huge star cast that we see in the trailer. There is Mihi, there is Vishnu, and everybody like they are staying away from home, and they've got a home that they are staying in, and they are trying to make their family home. So, what is your contribution in the story when they are going through all up and downs during the show? And I mean, how was the experience of going through the story?
The experience of going through the story is very nice because we can all relate to it at some level. I've also left my home and moved to another place and really tried to settle in, really tried to feel like home. So it's very nice and very comforting to know that. And I'm sure that a lot of people will relate to it because so many of us do that, especially youngsters who are now going for college and now going for work.
Yeah.
Uh, the story overall is amazing, and my part is like I said, my wedding is happening. I don't want to give too many spoilers because I want people to watch it. But you're right; it's four boys who are trying to figure out life, who are trying to feel like home in a new place, and build friendships, build relationships, careers. I come in at a very nice point where sometimes you have your own family. Some people have family issues. Some people have career problems have going on. Some people have relationship issues going on. So this show kind of delves into everything, and I'm sure if not one boy, you'll be able to relate to another boy or someone else because there's four boys playing absolute brilliant characters, and I come in where we are having some kind of family problem. So I don't want to say too much, but it's going to be nice, and it's going to be very relatable for everyone and be very oh, this is me. ये तो मेरे साथ भी हुआ है. Things like that. When you feel, I think a show that's the sign of a good show when you can just be like, oh shit, ये तो मेरे साथ भी हो रहा है. So I come in at that kind of a point where it's important, it's short, but it's impactful, and also it's a wedding scene, so it's going to be just overall, it's going to look fun and be fun, and I hope that people will enjoy it.
So, as we already know, Dolly, you are a very, very renowned digital media creator, and we always look forward to see your content on social media. Now you are venturing into OTT. So, how is it different facing the camera on OTT and digital content creation?
I mean, digital content creation के लिए मुझे कुछ नहीं करना पड़ता. All I have to do is put a tripod, put my phone or a camera, and just look into it and just be funny, or try to be funny. And with obviously a show, when you're doing it's so different because it's a full set. There's a director, there's a producer, there's so many people having so many jobs on the set, and it can be nerve wracking. At the same time, it feels so amazing and wholesome to be a part of something so good. Also, like you yourself said, the cast is brilliant. Like the cast is quite tightly packed, with the boys and the girls as well. I think all of these are very nice, young, amazing actors, and I think overall, just to be a part of this in some way or the other was really fulfilling for me, and I enjoyed every bit of it. So it's very different, but I had the most fun. And Sahir directed it, and he was such a good director. He did not make me feel any pressure or any I didn't feel like I didn't belong to the set. It was very welcoming and it was very nice. That's why I'm very excited to see the overall big picture, and hopefully, I hope that people will enjoy it because I think it's going to be epic, and I hope people watch it.
Yeah. So the trailer is already out and people are loving it because of the vibe that it has, and it is especially on OTT. So what do you think about the OTT subjects being explored these days?
I think OTT is killing it. Platforms like Lionsgate is just, they are bringing out stories which Bollywood generally nahi ja pata hai un areas mein, because a film can be difficult, and it's something else. I feel like with OTT, shows like these are definitely making a bigger impact. They're definitely talking about things we don't talk about in general, things which are important, things which are sometimes, they seem small, so a movie maker might not be able to include it, but in a show you have so much space and time to be able to really go into subjects like those. It's going to be a lot of introspection, a lot of feels, good and bad in the show. So I think overall OTT content game is definitely on point and on top right now. And I think this show is also going to be, something that people will talk about in the next few months.
Yeah, definitely. So, please tell us, there have been different locations that we see in the show. How long did it take to shoot all these things? Although we see the four friends coming from their home and living at a similar place, but we see a lot of exploration in the space and the wedding happening and everything. So, how was it shooting? How long did it take and everything?
These guys have been shooting for a while, and yeah, you're right. They've shot in a couple of locations. They shot a lot in Delhi also. In fact, they went to Nizamuddin and shot there also. So I'm very excited to see, because I was not in the scene, so I don't know. But the wedding happened here in Delhi, and I was a part of that. So we shot in a very beautiful farmhouse, and the location was beautiful. Like I said, I was a part. I was married, and I was living vicariously through it, because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get married like this, with this big tam jam and such a beautiful decoration with these kind of clothes, designer wear. So I was really having fun with it, because it was, I was the highlight of that small period, because meri shadi mein sab aaye hain. So मैंने बड़े मजे किए.
Okay, so see, last 2 years have been very different for everyone because of this whole COVID thing. But I would just want to know, how was it for you as a content creator?
I mean, as a person, it was bad. I think for everyone, it was bad.
Yeah.
As a content creator, it definitely, I will say that I was very grateful, because, a lot of people were facing so many issues in terms of work. But as content creators, there was a big window where people had time to watch content, and I think they were looking to watch content to be able to distract themselves from the pandemic and lockdown and this and that. And for a content creator like me, that was very it became a time in life where you had to work much harder so that you can prove yourself, and because that there's a window where people are watching a lot of content, and if you make good content, then you will reach certain heights. So it really helped. I think I made a video every single day. I would wake up, make a video, edit, put it up every day. So it was, I think making videos was a good distraction for me as well. So overall,
and it helped people as well to get rid of all the negativity and everything.
Definitely. We got so many messages and comments which were so nice and wholesome and heartwarming that it made all of that worth it. All the work that would go in the morning, worth the struggle that was going in, basically.
Okay, so at last, just wanted to ask you, how would you summarize the journey of being a digital content creator, then now coming into an OTT show? I know you have a long way to go, but how do you summarize the journey till yet?
Chamatkar. That's how I summarize it. But no, I think I mean, there's a lot of hard work that has gone into it, I wouldn't deny. But it's been a great journey. It's been a journey. Like I'm living my dream. I have dreamt about this all my life. As a girl, when I was young, I didn't say it out loud because I was so underconfident, and I was so like, I never felt great in my body and my looks. that, you know, if you say out loud that you want to be an actor one day, then people will be like, hey, तेरे को actor बनना है, तेरे को कौन बनाएगा actor? You know, I mean, किसी ने बोला नहीं, but I used to think like that if I say it, then people will say these things to me. But now, you know, everything has happened so nicely, and I'm actually trying acting, and I'm going to be in this show, and it feels like a dream coming true for sure.
As you say, as you just said, ki people like stereotype ki that person with a particular body shape is not going to be an actor or an actress. Do you think it is right? I mean, times are changing now. People are obviously thinking forward, but yes, as you just mentioned, this thing had happened or was happening. How is it? What is the change that you think has been made because of which people are accepting all body shapes and sizes?
I think a lot of change has come. I think there's so many actors who are just, I feel like people in the industry have also realized that if you want to portray real stories, you'll have to cast real people, real looking people. Not everyone can look pitch perfect every day, right? So I think the world overall has also become more open to these things. So I'm hoping that the industry slowly, I mean, it's getting there, but it needs to do a lot more. So hopefully we'll have a big range of variety of people and actors, and you know, everything would be there, but there's still a long way to go. But yeah, from the time when we were kids, you know, we used to see all these. Also, I think celebrities in general as a concept was so unreachable at that point. Oh, Shah Rukh Khan, you know, it's a big actor. You never see them. But now celebrities have become much more approachable, real. They talk. You know, they talk about their feelings. Instagram, social media has made a lot of it accessible. So I think the world is definitely changing for the better in these terms. Which is why I feel nice, because, you know, by the time I've reached this age, I can see that, you know, the change has come, and that's why I've been able to access it. I've been able to try acting and audition and all of these things. Otherwise, I don't, अगर अभी भी वो perfect चल रहा होता तो शायद मैं भी ऐसे सोचती नहीं रहने दो. I don't think I can try, but now at least I can.
Yes, so it's very good that people are getting chances now.
Yes.
So last you were seen in Modern Love, and it is really being appreciated. Everybody's loving it. So what was your role in that, and how was it working with all these stars?
My role was really nice, very sweet. It was not that big, but it was a very nice, sweet ending. And I really, I wanted to work with Dhruv Sehgal a lot. So I did that. And I think it's received a lot of love, especially our episode, which has been great. But now I'm really excited for Feels Like Home to come, because it's another, you know, I didn't talk about Modern Love so much because mera role thoda chota sa tha. Feels Like Home mein thoda sa bada hai. So I'm hoping that, you know, more people will watch it, and I'm very excited for the release now. And like you said, abhi ye kiya hai to abhi ye kar rahi hu, to bada acha lag raha hai aise na ki ek project kar liya, abhi ek aur aane wala hai, dekh lena ha please.
So yeah, it was really nice to speak to you, Dolly, and I wish you all the luck for your upcoming web show. I hope it does well, and
Thank you.
Thank you.